That is what I'm talking about. Well, first off, on behalf of, my name is Corey Peebles. I'm the chair of the Alberta Hemp Alliance, and we are so excited to have everybody here. It's great to finally be able to meet together again. We've been working really hard on this stuff for the last number of years, and it's just wonderful to have everybody inside the same room. On behalf of the Alberta Hemp Alliance, we just want to say thank you so much for coming today. We have some ministers that are going to speak. We have a whole stacked couple days for us, and it's going to be a lot of fun. I'll tell you a little bit about the Alberta Hemp Alliance up to this point. Alberta Hemp Alliance initially started Highway 39. It was just kind of between Drayton Valley and Leduc, and there was a number of people that helped get that started. Dan Madeline was there, our Reeve Bar-Guillon at the back. He's always been passionate about hemp. There's a number of people that were very excited. And we found that going regionally wasn't working. So we ended up meeting with Diane Chason and the group with Hemp Alberta Northern Advantage, and we combined the two together. And we said, let's go truly Alberta-wide. And from then on, we've seen a number of companies come on, get excited about the hemp industry, and we have been off to the races ever since. And just thank you for everybody who's helped make this happen. Mark Smith, MLA for Drayton Valley, he's been a huge advocate and pusher of the hemp industry. So thank you so much, Mark. To the town of Drayton Valley, they gave us a $50,000 up front to get going with the Hemp Alliance about 2 years ago. So thank you so much, the town of Drayton Valley. And since then, working closely with the government, our provincial partners have been amazing to deal with. So thank you guys so much. This is just the beginning of what we've been trying to do. Manny Diol, is Manny in the room? There's Manny. Most people know who Manny is. He's our, I don't know what you call Manny, but he's our CEO, he's the executive director, whatever he is. He's the guy that's everywhere. And Manny has been a key guy. He's been driving all over Alberta just trying to put people in the same room. And initially our thought was if we can create a sense of community in the hemp industry, it's going to create some conversations. And if we start to actually connect and have these conversations, then we're going to start to collaborate. And I am firmly believing that we're going to start to see new businesses come out of this conference over the next couple days, and we're going to have a lot of fun, and things are really going to start moving forward. So thank you guys so much for coming. I think it's going to be a great day.
Thank you, Corey, and thank all of you from driving from Tabor to McLennan and beating the snow. So we made it. Congratulations. Welcome to the Exploring the World of Hemp Opportunities. For many of you, this is our third hemp conference since 2018. How many of you were at the conferences in 2018 here at the airport? And how many of you were at the Olds College conference in 2019? And how many of you were at the conference in Drayton Valley? So you're not. This isn't new to you, but it's new to many of you, and welcome for the newbies. I'll be your MC, and would like to kick off the day with a few administrative items, and then a little recollection. First, the Wi-Fi password. Anybody know what it is? Yeah, you've been RenMeet, R-E-N-M-E-E-T, not red meat, RenMeet. The washrooms can be accessed from the back doors. We've got a very tight schedule, but don't hesitate being rather informal. If you want to have a conversation, and I'm sure you will, because networking is one of the reasons you've come to the event, please duck out into the halls and try and keep it toned down a little bit. We are recording the entire conference, and at the end we will be editing it down to about an hour, thanks to Chris and the guys who are doing the AV. So the availability of what we will be talking about the next day and a half will be publicly accessible. There are really no breaks until tomorrow. So if you want to be informal and have a conversation, go out and get some coffee, have a muffin or a donut, just get up, wander out, and you'll be in charge of yourself. But try not to carry on extensive conversation here in the room. How many in this room are elected officials? We've got good representation from those who Albertans feel can help guide the way, both socially and economically in this province. I am aware we have a representation from Smoky River, from Tabor, from Lacombe, from Mayerthorpe, from Vermilion, from Elk Point, from Wainwright, from the County of Wetaskiwin, from Leduc County, from Brazeau County, from Mountain View County, from Red Deer County, from Lac La Biche County, Lamont County. Did I miss anybody? I know Edmonton Global.
What about Vegreville?
Vegreville, why did I forget Vegreville? Because we have an MLA from Edmonton, Manning, Heather Sweet. And we have an MLA from Drayton Valley, Devon, Mark Smith. And we have an MLA from Fort Saskatchewan, Vegreville, Jackie Armstrong, Homeluk. So let's give them a hand of applause and welcome them for being here today. So as I mentioned, the agenda is tight, and that's because we want to bring as many of the people who have true insights into our economy and into the hemp industry and where we're going. So we've really packed the agenda tightly, meaning we've got to manage time, and that's really my job. So I'm asking the presenters that are here in the morning to sit at that table, and the presenters that will be presenting in the afternoon will be sitting at that table in the afternoon. So the time taken up in getting people to and from the stage is kept at a minimum. So I do ask the presenters to give me a helping hand in that respect. Now for a moment's reflection. And by the way, in your name tags you have parking pass, and you have 2 tickets for the reception today for 2 drinks. If you want more than that, there's a market for those tickets, so start negotiating with one another. It was in 2018, this very month, that many of us, first gathered here at the airport in the hope and promise of launching a new age of hemp for Western Canada. We concluded, as was again reiterated at Olds College a year later, that we needed a representative industry association, and so we have. Will the board of the Alberta Hemp Alliance stand up? Board members. I think they came today. Thank you. Let's give them an applause. I'm sure they'll want to hear from you each individually in terms of where we go from here, and maybe a moment of congratulations of having brought us this far. But it's important that the board hear from you, so take advantage of the next couple of days to meet and greet and share with them your frustrations or the opportunities which we haven't yet realized. As we'll see today and tomorrow, much has been achieved, with more to go. The industry now is real, but an industry is more than the sum of its parts, more than markets and capital, more than products and management. I mean, as I put it, money, marketing, management, manpower, moxie, mergers, marriages, metrics. It takes a lot to build an ecosystem, to grow a company, and to build an industry. But we have come a long way. But it's the bonds of friendship in business, government, and industry that is the building and cementing of trust. And it's that trust which ultimately is ultimately critical for businesses to work with one another and for government and industry to work with one another in order to make headway now and into the future. And we'll hear more about that throughout today. If there's any one thing that you take away, we hope it will be that you are now part of what is formerly an industry. You've dreamed and imagined. You've toiled and built that trust. I've got here what no man can put asunder, but I'm romantic. Yeah. So congratulations to all of you for the work that you've done to date. Wish us luck over the next day and a half. It's going to be very, very exciting. And I hope you all contribute through the networking.